Honda here. Let's freaking reverse this camera. Alright, so I got it all torn down. It's a 17 Honda Civic sedan. Got a little turbo in her, big 1.5er. Took a little dinker in the front. Bag is out. And it is a 6-speed. At least it's got that going for it. So I tore it all down. A little bit of hidden damage. I mean, not too bad though. We got just a little bit of a crimp here in these end rails. Of course, the airbag sensors are all crushed. Core support's all freaking screwed up. It's plastic and steel on this car. All dinkered up in there. You know what? Actually, let me turn the Wi-Fi on real quick. See, we get this Wi-Fi going, and you guys will have a clear video. Give me 1 second here. Alright, is it clear now? Come on, somebody answer me. Can you see it okay? So we had a whole box full of goodies. This is the reinforcement bar for the bumper. Box of parts. Broken stuff everywhere. Got horns in there, broken fog lights, headlights. Alright. So we got hood. We pretty much all front clip on this car, including the airbag system. Washer jug. I didn't rate it for that. Just popped the pump out of place is all. So I think that's okay. Maybe I'll pop the pump back in there and fill it. It does have a little... Maybe I should write it for that jug. It's got just a little something right there. Intercooler tube. I wrote it for a wiring harness. And the reason why I did that, this box here, I guess they call it like a relay box or something. This is part of the actual harness for this car. That in the ambient temperature sensor wires broke. Let's see, right here. A lot of times insurance, they won't write it just to change a pigtail. They'll write them for a whole harness for that. A lot of times. But this here, this is not good. So, but on my estimating program, they didn't give an amount of time to change this wiring harness, which I thought was kind of odd. It's a whole under the hood harness for this car. Somebody put some HID lighting on it aftermarket. You know, all in all, it's not that bad, but I come up with almost $12,000 to repair this thing, and I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to show you how we figured this up. So, of course, front end, got fenders, the hood's dinkered. This side isn't. This side is. Hinges. This is bent down a little bit. These are peeled over. I mean, all these little parts add up. This rubber's all fine. It's just a little, I think it's just got to be warmed up a little bit and straightened out. I didn't see any evident tears or anything in it. Radiator's okay. AC condenser looks okay. I'm kind of questioning these spots though. I don't think that would be accident related. Alright, so let's go in the office. Putting some rocks on the Silverado. Oh yeah. Alright. So we're going to go to the Mitchell estimating program. Alright, so let's just log in real quick. Hopefully we're not going to get interrupted. So I got to make this kind of a quickie video. So we just got to go in and find this vehicle here. Come on, Pokey. This program is $200 a month. Alright, so this is what we got here. Hopefully this will be clear enough for you guys to read it. I'm still, in a dinosaur potato age here. But basically, even like the info labels. Alright, I mean, all that needs to be done. A lot of guys leave these out. But you've got to. I mean, this kid wants this car put back together legit. The info labels, 258, 257. Oop, there we go. I mean, you got to get all that stuff. So basically, we have the info labels, bumper cover assembly, upper and lower, bumper spacers, bumper reinforcement, left and front OEM headlights, hood. What else we got here? Hood hinges, right fender, left fender, fender brackets, front body radiator support. Now that is plastic and steel. See this highlight, order from dealer. Oh, duh. All these Honda parts got to come from the dealer. And they give you some time to remove the AC condenser. They add, looks like another half hour or so for the, because it's a 1.5. Front body brackets. You got an engine module cover. It's for the PCM. It's got a little crack in just the outer cover. Of course, all the airbag stuff in this car. Airbag sensors left and right. Clock spring. You got to take the center console apart. Turbocharger ducts. Turbocharger gaskets. Of course, the intercooler bracket. One of the horns, horn bracket. I mean, there's so many little things that go into writing these estimates. And I have to manually enter all this. Granted, all the prices are here, so you just basically, you go up, you pick something, double click it, it'll ask you left or right or what options it has. And, basically gives you the price, it gives you the labor time. All right, just for one example here. They give you some time to overhaul the front bumper assembly. Let's look for something for paint, though. Let's see what we got for paint. All right, bumper reinforced. Okay, bumper plate, grill extension, headlamps. Let's just find a fender. Hood hinge. All right fender panel. So basically, so basically it's an hour 0.3 to change that fender. They give you 1.6 to paint it. They give you 0.5 hours to paint the inside of it. It all adds up. It all adds up. And so far for this, it wants me to update. We're not doing that real quick. I don't know if we can zoom in. So right there is where we're at right now. $11,679.06. So the ACV right there. So it's at 61%. So that means this car, basically is a lot of times they'll total a car at 50%. Sometimes the insurance company will total them at 75%. Sometimes they're 60. I mean, each insurance company is different. So are they going to total this car at 50%? Hard to say. We're at 61% now. Okay, the car is worth roughly 20-ish, 22,000, 20 to 22, somewhere in there. Plus they got 2 tow bills against this thing. So it's hard to say. But all this is written for OEM Honda stuff as well. They could be like, oh, the insurance company, they'll beat you up sometimes. They'll be like, oh, we found a used fender for $129, and we got a hood coming from this place for $302, and found really clean headlight assemblies used instead of, the $380 a piece. We found them for $320 each. So a lot of times that's what they do. That's what they get paid to do. So who knows? This thing, it might get totaled, it might not get totaled. You know what I mean? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of parts. I started, I actually did one estimate and then I redid it. But this is the original one before I did a teardown on the car. So basically your breakdown, hopefully you guys can see it okay. Try to zoom in. So basically there's $6,312 in parts here. There's $2,289 in labor here. Then you got your additional costs, which is basically paint and material. Okay. And then you have your sales tax and all that, which gives you the grand total right there of $10,229.78. All right. This guy might have a $500, $1,000 deductible. Hard to say. Like I said again, they do have tow bills against this car. So basically, here's one of the estimates all printed out. This basically breaks everything down. All right. This is be all your parts. Like I said, this is prior to teardown. I mean, this is already so far, I've got probably 4 hours tied up in labor in this car before I've even fixed anything. And it just breaks everything down for you. There you are. There's just a little quickie for you. I got to get back to work. I got a lot going on today. But, yeah, figure we give you a little video. Didn't want you guys to think I abandoned you. So, haven't done anything with the Explorer yet this week. I just had time. I was at the auction Tuesday. We picked up a couple cars, and it's been crazy. It's been a crazy week. So, we got the sheriff's car all finished up. I'm about ready to start on one of those buses out there. And I'm working on the Silverado today. And I have a HD dually out there I got some work to do on today, plus trying to pick up the shop, plus we tore the Honda down, so it's been an okay productive week. So all that being said, I got to roll out. Y'all have a goody. Thank you for watching. We are out of here. Off.